it's Rachel again from Moonlight Stitches, and in this video I'm going to show you, excuse the background noise, Harvey's drilling. I'm going to show you how to put your bunting together, string your little string of bunting together. As I said before, you can back yours. I haven't, just for this, for quickness really, and the fact that where I'm putting it you won't see the back, but if I was gifting it I'd probably put a back on it, if I'm honest, but as it's just for me and no one's going to see it, I'm not going to. So I've got my 5 bunting pennants. I've got some clips and I've got a bit of, I'm just using plain white bias tape, and I'll show you what I'm going to do in a minute. I've put in some bright yellow machine thread, excuse me, just to give it a little bit of a more of a springy kind of vibe. I'm going to start off, I've got my thread bunny in there, and I'm going to fold the bias tape in half. Okay, I'm just going to stitch up. Excuse the noise, you will get noise. I'm just going to snip that off so we can get it in. And I'm coming, I don't know, halfway down my thread, down my bias, sorry. I'm going to do enough so I can tie a little, probably doing around about 6 inches, I'd say 6 to 8 inches, depending on how long you want your end bits to be. Another one. There we go. Just snip my thread bunny off, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to tuck in. I've also got a marker which will space mark in between each pendant, so I'm going to tuck in my bunting, and I'm just going to clip it on, bring my clips here. Oops, that one's gone, just to hold me in, and I'm just going to sew up to the clip and remove the clip. Oops, get my foot off the accelerator. Okay, and I'll show you what I'll do when I get to the end. So I'm just coming right up. I'm just going to just put you there a minute, push in. I'm going to remove each clip as I go. If you're using pins, do the same, don't run over your pins, it will ruin your machine. If you snap a pin in there and it goes in the workings, it's an expensive job to fix it. So when I get to this end here, I'm going to put my space marker in, and I'm going to come in with my next piece of bunting and tuck that in, and that just makes sure that you've got a nice even space between each flag, each pennant. Just fold up again, and I'm going to carry on going, alternate until I get to the end. Try and match up my bias tape. So keep going. As I say, as soon as I get to there, and if I was using pins I'd be taking them out as I go. I know people are quite happy to run over the pins, but I always think if you run over your pins and it snaps, this needle snaps, the pin snaps, it goes into the machine, and then it's you've got to start fishing it out, and maybe it's an expensive job, as I say. I know I've just repeated myself. So I'm back in with my marker, space marker, and I'm going to come back up and tuck in the next flag, clip on, rid of that. Heather's actually the queen of bunting. She loves doing the bunting. I don't mind. It's just I've got other things to be doing. Up to the edge. So you see, you get what I'm doing. Space marker. Next little one in. But you want to fold it in so you're hiding that raw edge. If you were doing if you were backing it, you wouldn't stitch this edge up. You'd leave it because you'd be covering it over with your bias tape. Okay. Oops, I didn't put everything together. I also, sometimes I don't bother with the clips, just because I can pull and stitch at the same time. Space marker in, and the last one. Make sure you've got them the right way round as well. That's my usual. I forget and put them in the wrong way if they've got a picture on the front. So just one there, one there. Oh, oh. I suppose you could do a nice zigzag stitch along the top of this if you wanted. I'm just going to see how long I did my that end. I'm going to just match it up. Round about there. It doesn't matter if it's not even. So I'm just going to come down and stitch to about there. Cut you off. Where's the thread bunny? Okay, and that is it. I will put something on, a picture on at the end. You might want to tie a loop or put a little D-ring in there to hook it on, but for me I'm just going to tie a loop or tie it around whatever I want to, what I'm going to hang it on. So happy stitching, everybody. Please give me the thumbs up if you enjoyed this little video, and obviously, as always, pop your comments in the comments boxes, and if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. That's all wonderful. and I will see you again soon. Bye bye.